Yo, what's going on, my people? It's your boy CTG, and I'm back with a very special UFC 5 video. Because in today's video, I'm going to be breaking down some advanced submission defense for you guys here on UFC 5. Now, I see this a lot amongst the community. People saying, hey, you know what, Crooks? I have a hard time getting out of submissions when I get locked into them. I'm getting subbed repeatedly. What do you suggest that I do, or what's a strategy that works when I get put into a submission against a really good player? So I'm gonna be showing you guys a strategy that I did do up against an elite opponent in GOAT 1099. I know it says Juventud right here, but this is actually his alt account. And if you don't believe me, go and check GOAT 1099's channel. He literally just posted up a video with this same alt account. I'm gonna be Nick Diaz. I'm coming just off of getting a knockdown off of him, and he's going to be Clay Guida here on the ground. So I'm going to let this clip play out, and then we'll break it down. We'll slow it down and break it down.
Guida's going for the sub here. Ooh, that's tight. I'd be tight.
It's starting to get really tight in there.
You gotta be kidding.
All right, so we're going to go back through and break down exactly what just happened. Now, the first thing you guys are going to see here is we do get stuck in this submission. And I'm going to slow it down because I want you guys to see fully what I'm talking about. So the first thing I'm going to say is this is a very common sub. For those of you that are newer to the game that just might have gotten this game, arm bars are the submissions that you're going to see people go for the most. So when you're in full guard, most of the time you want to be very aware to block the armbar transition, because this submission tends to be, in a lot of people's minds, too easy to block when you're the one that's going for the armbar. It could be very tough to get out of it if you do get stuck into it. So obviously, tip number one, submission defense, stop the sub from happening. But if you do get caught, you can use this strategy right here. So you're going to see GOAT. One of the big mistakes that he makes initially right here is going for that punch. This is something you're going to run into when you're in your own fights. If you do get stuck in an armbar, people will punch your head, either trying to get a cut, open a cut, or they try to bait you into transitioning out of it so they can deny it, and it'll lower your stamina. But you want to use this strategy right here. So you see GOAT stamina is already at 10% depletion. Mine is at full. So what my stamina is full, I'm sorry. So what you're going to see me do here is I'm going to flick my right stick to the left towards the full guard, and I'm going to hit R2 to do a submission or a transition fake. Now, why is that important, and why do you need to do that? Because it is going to bait your opponent into denying it. And you want them to deny the fake, because with the submission system the way it is now, it punishes them for denying the fake by lowering their stamina down farther than yours, which you'll see an illustration of what I'm talking about here in just a second. So let's go ahead and play it out. You see me fake right there. Now watch the stamina bars. Now you see right here, my stamina stopped going down at about 25%, but you see GOAT 1099 stamina right here goes farther than mine did. So that lets me know that he bit on the fake. He denied the fake. And this is why the stamina bar coming back in ranked championships, I was pushing for it, because it is so beneficial to knowing if somebody did bite on the transition fake. So here you see his stamina is down lower than mine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start to use the struggle mechanic. The struggle mechanic, for those of you guys that don't know, is for the bottom fighter to drain the top fighter's stamina down. And it goes vice versa for the top fighter too. If you have your opponent put in a submission, you hold R1, it's what we like to call cooking the sub. It's going to drain the fighter who's stuck in the stamina or is stuck in the sub. stamina down lower. So for this one, we're going to start to struggle, which is the same mechanic. R1 if you're on PlayStation, RB if you're on Xbox. We're going to start to drain that stamina down. And what that's going to do is it's going to put GOAT in a very, very bad position. It's going to force him to do something. Either he's going to have to go for the armbar, or he's going to have to roll us into mount out of this position. So he has to choose one. And we, as the fighter that's stuck in the armbar right here, we're going to have to just simply make the read and guess right and deny it. And we're going to be put in a very, very good spot and maybe even get a transition off. So here, you're seeing I'm holding R1, draining that stamina down. So something that I want to touch on for those of you guys that are newer before you guys see this. Once you hit 0, once your stamina hits 0 on either side, you can no longer deny. So once he hits 0 right here, I'm going to get a free transition to full guard or to side control, whichever one that I choose I want to go to. So you're going to see GOAT right here. Instead of going for the armbar, he tries to roll me into full mount. But I guessed right here. I denied it. And now I get the half guard. So let's go back through that again. I want you guys to see this again. We're going to go back. I'm going to play it back through from the beginning so that way you guys can see it again. Let me go all the way back. Okay, so we get stuck in the sub. We're going to slow it down even slower, if we can right here. 0.25. He punches. We're going to go ahead and transition fake right there. That stamina is going to drain down. You see right there, mine stopped. His stopped. Mine's already recovering. We're going to hold R1 to start to struggle. And you notice his stamina is going down faster than mine is. He's already in the orange while I'm still in the yellow right here. So you see it going down. He's going to try to roll us into mount because he realizes, hey, he's going to get out of this submission if I don't, or he's going to be put into a dominant position on the ground if I don't move. So he makes the decision to roll to mount, which is R2 and down. We're going to deny that transition right there, which lowers that stamina down, keeps it there. And we regain half guard position right there. And that's what you want to do when you are stuck in a submission against a high level opponent, or even against a lower level opponent. You want to use the same strategy. You want to fake, let them deny it, then immediately start to struggle their stamina down to 0. Now, a little tip that I have for you guys is be aware that once they start to see that you're struggling their stamina down, they're going to have to make a decision. So you have to be on the denial when they do try to either go for the sub or roll you into a dominant position. So as long as you're on your P's and Q's, you're going to be able to get out of the submission. So this is the best submission defense in the game. This is how you work the submission defense and really not get stuck in submissions in general in UFC 5. But that's it for the video, guys. Like I do in all of my tips videos, if you have any questions on anything that I touched on in this video, please drop a comment in the comment section letting me know something that I need to clarify for you. Or if you have any further questions, please drop a comment in the comment section. I'm going to be replying to every single comment on this video. But that's it for the video, guys. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to slap that subscribe button as well as slap that like button. I do post UFC content on this channel daily. But until the next video, guys, take it easy. Be safe. Enjoy the rest of your guys' day, afternoon, evening, depending on where you guys are watching this from. And I will see you guys in the next video.